is where you will learn how to use an Orbital Factory's services.
First, you must walk into the desk continuously.
At an Orbital Factory, you can modify your orbaments and synthesize support quartz in order to use Orbital arts. Arts have a wide range of effects and, if mastered, can be extremely helpful. The bracer business is a pretty risky occupation, so the guild has had a long-standing relationship with these Orbital Factories. Anyway, this is about as much as I can explain. I'll leave the technical details to the expert. So, Mr. Melders, if you wouldn't mind taking over from here.
Oh god, am I gonna have to be...
You're gonna have to do it.
No problem. Leave everything to me. So, what is it that you would like to know about?
It's like, It looks like Mr. Melders has answered all of your questions.
More like made me more fucking confused.
Yeah. I didn't really follow any
We'll
of
probably
it.
end up skipping most of that.
Yeah. If there's nothing else, then let's have you both try and use the services here. Oh, great. For that, you're going to need some seventh. Woo. With that amount, you two should be able to synthesize a few quartz. Now, I want you to begin by first making an elemental quartz that will work with each of your particular orbaments. In your case, Estelle, any elemental quartz is okay, but for you, Joshua, it has to be a time elemental quartz. Normally at a shop, you would be able to exchange Sepith for Mira, but for this training, you will not be able to use this service.
Upon approaching the counter, a talk mark will appear. Pressing the OK button will display a list of options. Select Modify or Trade to use the Orbital Factory services.
Woo!
So this is one of the things that I oftentimes hate about JRPGs is they like dump all this shit on you and then people are like, oh, this game is boring.
Yeah.
They suck at beginnings.
And just where do you think you're going? We aren't finished with the training yet.
God damn it.
You
like
went to leave.
most people don't have the patience to go through a lot of this stuff. So I have to like open a slot. I don't know. She said I needed a timer.
Joshua needs time.
Slot 2 could be open.
Openable?
All quartz. Okay. I don't understand any of this. I'll just fucking. Oh.
Oh.
How do I know if I have. Oh, is
Wait.
that thing on the right indicating something?
Oh, because he did say colors on the thing on the left. So black is time, isn't it?
Yeah, no, I'm talking about the thing on the right.
Oh,
See how it like changes when I insufficient. How do I know how much Sepith? Oh, I'm stupid. See on the left, we have our Sepith is those little elemental things.
yeah, that's what I was. That's
and
what
we
I was
have
talking about.
20, and we need 30 of all of those, so we can't open anything. That one would take 100. Okay. What about her? No, because we all have. Okay.
That's what you have to do.
Okay. Wait, who did? Oh, I just. Okay, the black one should go on. What's his face? I don't even know what I'm doing. You know, we'll just fucking do HP. Oh, we have to sit. Okay. Sure. Synthesized HP 1.
And make the action one. Yeah.
We'll make an action one. It looks like we can make one of each. That's probably, you know what? They probably intend for us to do that. Because it's the beginning. So we'll make one of each. And then...
Okay.
quit. And then I have to go over to him. Oh, or not. Oh, maybe... Oh, I probably have to go to the menu. Duh. I have to go to Orbment. And then... we'll, Twine Quartz Romney.
So he can put the time one on.
Yeah. So I can put action 1. So he gets Clock Up and Soul Blur, whatever the fuck that does. So those are his oral arts.
Yeah.
Okay. What can she can put on fucking everything. Well, what do we want on her? Well, she gains Firebolt. Oh, I see. So that's kind of cool. So you get different arts depending on what.
Yeah.
So that's. I don't know what any of these magic spells do. Is there a way for me to like check to see? No. It looks like Tear might be like a healing spell. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I'll just.
Sure, why not?
Why not? Give her HP.
So you can only have one thing on at a time.
Yeah, see, I'm good.
Yeah.
Heals 200 HP, so now we have a healer. Shoots a heavy stream of water at enemies. So, I would have to open a slot.
Yeah. So.
And to open slots, you need Sepith as well. Okay.
So
I'm getting this.
Yeah. We're getting somewhere.
Okay.
We're understanding it.
So can I leave now? No.
Yeah. I think you gotta talk to her.
Oh, okay. Oh, shoot.
She said something about like, oh, you just finished.
Yeah.
Since you have both recovery and attack arts set up, it appears that you don't need any more instruction from me about how to do this task.
Oh, so she even... That's cool. They rewrote the dialogue because we got... Why is the frame rate going down really low?
Wow, it's like stopping.
We're gonna come back. Hi guys, we're back. We're actually playing about 2 weeks later since the last time we played. So you guys are getting access to us in the future.
Ooh.
We ran into an issue, a very naive one at that, where we kind of ran out of hard drive space as we were recording. So yeah, the frame rate started to drop. So we've learned our lesson that recording games takes up hundreds of gigs of space.
Yep.
So we're back now. Let's see where we are. Oh, right. Circle is menu. Sorry, I haven't played in a while. What were we doing? Oh, right. I wanted to change options, actually. Because I don't think... Yeah, we can turn voices on. Because the game doesn't actually have voiceover. It's only in battle, I think. In this game.
Well, we'll find out, I guess.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's only in combat, so we can turn those on. Is there anything else we should change? No, I think everything else is pretty good. Alright, so I don't know. Can we just...
You're supposed to be doing something for Shara.
Oh, right. Do I have to... Oh, we have to open up a slot.
Yeah, do that.
Oh, modifies this trait. Okay, slot. Estelle. Openable. Sure. We opened up a slot. Cool. Does that mean that I can...
Okay. So...
You should probably read this.
Yeah. I see you've managed to open one of your ornament slots, Estelle. Since your central slot is not limited to a particular element, you are free to install any type of quartz you like. This concludes your training here at the Orbital Factory. Now it's time to move on to what you've both been waiting for, the qualification test. Pardon? Did you just say test?
You can't honestly tell me that you forgot about the test. Again, can you? Didn't I remind you just this morning?
Now that you mention it, I vaguely remember some sort of talk along those lines at breakfast table. Sometimes I fear for your future of the Bracer Guild, and humanity. Oh well, no sense in worrying about that now. Let's head over to the testing area. You mean like now? I don't know if I'm ready for... How about a little less yapping and a little more walking? Joshua, help me!
Mr. Milders, Freddy, thank you for all your help.
Don't mention it. And good luck with that test of yours.
We'll be rooting for you.
I'm going to remember that you left me high and dry like this, Joshua! All your training has finally come down to this. Your qualification test will begin here. I expect to see you both use what you've learned up to this point.
Understood. What's wrong, Estelle?
Shara? What now? I was kind of wondering, but is there not going to be a paper test or something? Did Cassius drop you on your head as a child or something? You just read what it said on the bulletin board not that long ago, right? Yeah, and? And I even made you jot down what you read in your bracer notebooks, unless you forgot that too. I'm pretty sure the job listing mentioned searching for and retrieving an item from the sewers. Ringing any bells yet? What a relief. Oh, divine Aidios. I give thanks to thee for thy infinite grace in bestowing upon us such wonderful gifts as sewers.
So what you're really saying is that you thought it was a paper test? No wonder you were acting all crazy back at the Orbital Factory.
Ah, I can already feel the nostalgia. All those horrible days stuck in a classroom are starting to feel like grand memories indeed.
I'm really starting to wonder if we'll even be able to graduate at all.
What's wrong with you? Why do you have to go and say something like that when I'm trying to reminisce about positive things? Alright, that's enough jabbering, you two. This is supposed to be a test, so how about you both try to at least look a little anxious? Just so you know though, if you do happen to flunk the test, you don't even want to imagine the kind of homework I have in store for the both of you. We'll be fine. Just tell us what you want us to do and let us loose. Well, if you're so confident, then how about proving that you're not just blowing hot air with the results of your test? Anyways, as you both saw on the bulletin board, this test will be a search conducted in Roland's sewers. Your objective is to retrieve the contents of the chest, which has been placed somewhere within that area. The layout of the sewers is extremely simple, so you don't need to worry about getting lost either. However...
Getting lost, well, as you saw in the last episode, we got pretty lost over some pretty basic things.
Gotta read the map better. However, there are real, living, breathing monsters down there, so if you get careless and let down your guard, you will be sorry. Also, let me give you this before I forget. What's this book for? It's called a monster guide, and it's used to record information about monsters and other opponents you meet. Whenever you figure out an enemy's attributes, you should make an immediate note of it in here. There.
More like the game will probably do it automatically, but
yeah.
Sounds pretty straightforward to me. He who controls the flow of information controls the tide of battle, right?
That's exactly what I'm saying. You've really got a good head on your shoulders, Joshua. That's some pretty useful advice. Thanks for the tip, Shara.
We'll put it to good... Bleh. We'll put it to good use.
Alrighty then. Let's get pumped and knock out this test.
Let's. What? I didn't understand that.
Like he was saying, like, let's do it.
Oh, that's why. Whatever. We're moving on. Don't forget though, this is an exam. We should make sure we treat it as such.
Oh.
Okay. So we're actually in a dungeon now. Cool. We might actually fight it. There appears to be a recovery point set up over there. Let's use it if our HP and EP become low before engaging in any further battles. Orbman charging stations are recovery points set up in dangerous areas. As a recovery point is approached,
They fucking did the thing where they put a exclamation mark. A exclamation mark will appear and 2 choices will be displayed by pressing the OK button. By selecting the rest option, all HP and EP will be restored.
Sounds like a plan to me. Oh, I'm losing my voice.
Yeah, so this is basically the designer's way of saying this is where you should save your fucking game, basically, because the game doesn't have save points because you can save wherever you want in this game. So if they didn't have something like this, then you'd probably like always forget to save your game. Hey, look, there's a dude.
Monsters at 12 o'clock.
Be careful not to let them take advantage of your blind side.
Got it.
Monsters cannot be seen from far away. They will become visible as you approach them. The conditions at the start of a battle will change depending on how a monster is engaged. Engaging an enemy from behind is advantageous, while being attacked by an enemy from behind is disadvantageous. So that's normal, standard shit for a JRPG. Battle order bar indicates who attacks first. It starts from the top and moves down. Okay, so we'll just attack. Whoa. Hint. Attack an enemy. You may also use it to move if you are using a mouse and click an empty location. Oh, you can move in combat?
Wait, seriously?
The highlighted area indicates the distance a character can move. Selecting a target in this area will move the character to attack. When an enemy is out of range, whatever icon will appear on your cursor. Selecting an out-of-range target will move the character as close to it as possible, but no attack will be performed.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, I see. Okay, so I can't attack that dude?
Well, I think you can attack that one.
Yes. Okay, so you can, like, actually move. That's interesting. Damn.
So it's like, it kind of almost has like a Fire Emblem vibe to it, kind of, with like the moving.
Meh. You can't like actually like move in those squares. It's just the range that you can attack from. Cool. First combat. Was that?
Is that Johnny Bosch?
Yeah, I think it was. It was Johnny Bosch.